की जय, पंचतत्व की जय, निताई चैतन्य की जय, वामन देव की जय, परशुराम भगवान की जय, गिरि गोवर्धन की जय, नरसिंह भगवान की जय, गुरुदेव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरुदेव की जय. Let us start our prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे. Welcome devotees. Today we are going to see chapter 18 and we are almost in the end of this chapter, 76th sloka. Yeah. Rajan samsritya samvadam himam adbhutam keshavarjuna yo punyam rishyami cha muhurmuhu. Rajan samsritya samvadam himam adbhutam keshavarjanayo punyam rishyami cha muhurmuhu. O king, as I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, I take pleasure being thrilled at every moment. Mataji, do anyone like to read the shloka once?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I would like to read it.
Sure, Mataji, thank you.
Rajan samsmritaya samvadam imam adbhutam keshav arjuna yo punyam harshami cha muhurmuhuha. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji, very nice. So Krishna, till now, Krishna has given wonderful instructions. He has spoken wonderfully to Arjuna, and Arjuna also had some doubts, and he asked Krishna, and in turn, Krishna clarified that and gave him more instructions. So all these wonderful conversation is being heard by Sanjaya. Sanjaya is like hearing all these wonderful conversation, and Sanjaya started speaking from the before two verses. He's continuing in this verse also, and let us see what he's saying. Oh Rajan, samsritya. So Sanjaya is telling Dhritarashtra, he's saying, Rajan, samsritya. As I recall again and again, what is he recalling again and again? Samvadam, imam adbhutam punyam. So, samvadam, the holy dialogue. So, as he is recalling again and again, the holy dialogue between whom? Keshavarjuna, between Keshava, the Supreme Lord Krishna, and Arjuna. So, what is happening to him? When he is recollecting this holy talk between Keshava and Arjuna, what is happening to him here? Rishyami cha muhurmuhu. So he's saying, like, when I just recall this conversation between Keshava and Arjuna again and again, he's saying that he is ecstatic. Because he's ecstatic again and again. He's happy. He's blissful. He's thrilled again and again. Rishyami cha muhu. Again and again, he's feeling that ecstasy, that happiness, that thrilling each and every moment. So Sanjaya is so ecstatic by hearing the direct conversation. It's been spoken by Krishna, And Sanjaya heard that Krishna, he's telling all these instructions from this lotus mouth. So when Sanjaya is recalling this again and again, his ecstasy, he's in ecstasy, and he is thrilled each and every moment. That's what Sanjaya is telling in this verses. Let us just dive a little bit deeper. Here, we can understand that Sanjaya is feeling so happy. But what about Dhritarashtra? Is he happy by hearing all these things? No. Sanjaya is feeling so happy here. Let us see what Prabhupada says in the purport. Anyone who becomes conversant with the topics of Arjuna and Krishna becomes righteous, and he cannot forget such talks. So when it comes to Bhagavad Gita, this is so transcendental, right? So why it is transcendental? Understanding Bhagavad Gita is also transcendental. Why it is transcendental? Because it's a conversation, because the personalities involved in this is they are transcendental. It's a conversation between two great personalities who are transcendental. So when they are transcendental, definitely, Bhagavad Gita is also transcendental. Who are those great personalities involved? Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, he is transcendental. And Arjuna, he is the eternal associate of the Supreme Lord. So he is also transcendental. And when there is a conversation between these two transcendental people, it is always on the spiritual platform. Therefore, the conversation also is transcendental. So completely, Bhagavad Gita is transcendental. That's what Prabhupada says here. And sometimes people say that it is very difficult to understand Bhagavad Gita. Oh, I'm not able to understand Bhagavad Gita. It is so complicated and it is very tough. Yes, it is tough. It is not understandable. But when is it so? When it is read in just like with a materialistic mindset, without any guidance from a spiritual master, from the bona fide personality. So when this Bhagavad Gita is read in that type of materialistic mindset, of course it cannot be understood, because the mindset with which we are reading, if it is materialistic, this is transcendental, right? So how come with that materialistic mind, we definitely cannot understand this transcendental subject. So therefore, Bhagavad Gita is said as an open secret. It is open secret. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, Bhagavad Gita, it has just spread whole world. Everyone, so many people are getting benefited from the purports of Srila Prabhupada. They are able to understand these verses very clearly. So therefore, unless with the guidance of a spiritual master, a bona fide spiritual guru, this great Shastra cannot be understood. That's what Prabhupada also says here. So, by the mercy of Prabhupada, people all over the world, with his purport, they are getting benefited and they are able to understand all the verses here in Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada also says here, one who one who hears the Gita from the right source, directly from Krishna, attains full Krishna consciousness. So, what happens? Therefore, yeah, Bhagavad Gita has to be understood from the right source, definitely. What happens when we read Gita? What will happen? Actually, in general, let us just take, life is very, very simple. It's very easy, very easy and simple. But it for people, in general, it is very, very difficult to get a complete clarity. What is happening in their life? and what is supposed to be done. That clarity itself is confusing for them. They are not able to get a clear clarity on what is happening in their life, just like the simple thing, and what they are supposed to do. So many time on this topic, like related to this, people keep asking, why these type of things are happening to me, why me, why it is happening to me, why me alone, you know so that type of simple questions also they are not able to answer. Because of that, when they're not able to clarify those type of simple things and keep asking why it is happening to me, they are getting more and more deeper and deeper into the problems. They are like getting tossed by lot of miseries, lot of worries. It is in this ocean of life, Bhavasagara. Tyagaraja Swami, Saint Tyagaraja Swami also has very nice kirtana, భవసాగరము దాటలేకనే బహుబాసి పడిని మరుగు చేరితిని. So this is ocean of miseries, this Bhavasagara. So people, when they are not able to know the answer for simple things, they are being tossed by this ocean, by this by this cycle of birth and death, ocean of miseries, Bhavasagaram. But the point is, when we dive deep into Bhagavad Gita, when we dive deep and hear and understand the concepts of Bhagavad Gita very clearly under the guidance of a spiritual master, which is given by Krishna, for what Krishna has given us, for our benefit Krishna has given. So when we dive deep into these concepts of Bhagavad Gita, which is spoken by Krishna himself, then everything whatever we see will be in a clear vision. We will have a very nice clarity on any topic which we deal. In this way, like, we can analyze what is happening in our life and what is happening around us, and we can also help what is help others, what is to know what is happening in their life also, and we can also guide others. So the basic thing is, like, understanding Bhagavad Gita, our vision, we will have clarity on very simple things also. When we have the clarity, uh, then we will know what is the purpose of life. So this clarity itself will give us a different happiness, will make us to be blissful. When we hear Bhagavad Gita and understand, then, like, when we understand this deep concepts, and when we understand this thoroughly, we will know the how great the supreme personality of Godhead Krishna is, and we will know we are part and parcel of the whole, part and parcel of Krishna. When we know how great the supreme personality of Godhead, then we will know what is the connection between us, what is the relationship between us uh, and the supreme, and what are we supposed to do. We are supposed to serve him. So when we have this understanding, then it is like, a lot of clarity will be there in our life. Yeah, else if we don't have this clarity, then it is very tough to deal anything. So and how are we going to do this? Like, is it very tough? When we understand the supreme personality of Godhead, and then when we know the relationship between the supreme and us, and when we know that we are supposed to serve him, that is our position. So how are we going to serve him? Is it very tough? Very tough? Oh no, we like, by saying, oh, I'm not that much like wealthy enough, or I don't have time, or so many things. Like, is it very tough? Is it that tough to just do the service, to be the servant of Krishna. No, Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita very clearly, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakta prayachati tadaham bhakti ya pahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. What is he saying here, right? Offer a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water just with love. I will accept it. So it is very, very simple to serve him. And what is Krishna expecting from us? He doesn't expect anything big from us. He's just saying again, मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवं atmanam matparayanah. So he says, just like, it's very easy what he says. Think of me, be my devotee, worship me, and pay obeisance to me. So, like, just doing this, like, is it going to take a lot of time, or how much time are we going to spend in this, or it is going are we spending more amount of our energy, our money, or it is so simple. It is very, very simple to serve him, and it is very, very simple to follow what Krishna has said. So Krishna is giving all the solutions for us. What is Krishna doing? Krishna is giving all the solutions for us in Bhagavad Gita. For what? Just to escape from this cycle of birth and death, as just to get out of this material world. Krishna is giving all the nice solutions for us. So, what happens? As real, sincere, serious devotee, dear, serious spiritual seeker, what will he do? He will be very eager to do whatever Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. So, what will he do? Then he reads Bhagavad Gita in depth, and he will have a real good clarity. What is the goal of life? When the goal of life becomes clear, then the path becomes very, very easy. When there is no clarity in the goal, what is the goal of life? When there is no clarity in that, then there is no happiness. Definitely, all the happiness is suppressed, even though if that person has everything, but still he feels like he has nothing, because he doesn't know what is the real goal of life. He doesn't march towards, he cannot march towards it. When he doesn't know what is the goal, he really cannot march. He doesn't know which path he has to take, right? So he's totally in distress all the time, and his happiness is like completely suppressed. But for the person who knows his goal very clearly, who sees his goal very clearly, he takes lot of effort to march towards his goal. And when he sees milestone in his goal, in attaining his goal, he feels a type of happiness whenever he reaches each and every milestone which is towards his goal. So that happiness is really great. He has that ecstatic feeling whenever he reaches that milestone, and he's very happy. He has a great feeling that, okay, I am just going closer towards my goal. Here Prabhupada also has said that we have to hear Bhagavad Gita from the right source. What do we mean by the right source? Hearing Gita from Krishna directly, or we have to hear from the bona fide representative who comes in either of the four sampradayas. We have four sampradayas. What are they? They are like Brahma Sampradaya and Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya, and Sri Sampradaya. So the bona fide representatives from any of these sampradayas, if we hear from them, then we get the complete benefit of hearing Bhagavad Gita. We cannot just read Bhagavad Gita with our with a materialistic mindset. We will never understand that. So whenever we hear from the bona fide personality, we will also have the same experience. We will know the goal of life. We will experience that. We will also have the same experience what Sanjaya has felt. He's just like in ecstasy, right? He's experiencing that ecstasy in this verse. He's saying samshridya samshridya, each and he is recalling again and again. What is he recalling? The conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. What is happening to him when he recalls again and again? Krishyami cha muhur muhu. Yeah, he is like each and every moment he is feeling that happiness and he is ecstatic. When we hear Bhagavad Gita from the right source, from a bona fide personality, then we will also feel the same. We will also experience the same happiness what Sanjaya is experiencing. So, Prabhupada also says here that the result of Krishna consciousness is that one becomes increasingly enlightened and he enjoys life with a thrill, not only for some time, but at every moment. So, what does a pure devotee do? A sincere spiritual seeker, he will be very eager to know what Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita. What are the instructions Krishna has told in Bhagavad Gita? He will hear all those things from a bona fide spiritual master, and he will try to follow that in his life. How does he do? Each and every moment he will be really relishing the happiness, the ecstatic feeling. How does he do? Because he starts living for Krishna. Everything is only Krishna. He starts seeing Krishna in each and everything. Like through the medium of this Bhagavad Gita, he just knows the deep concepts of this, and he starts living for Krishna when he is in this path. The real essence of Bhagavad Gita is devotional service. When he does devotional service and when he starts living for Krishna, he is also relishing the uh, happiness, not only for some time, each and every moment. That's what Prabhupada is saying in this purport. So in this way, Sanjaya, when he heard the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna, he felt so ecstatic, he felt thrilled, he was so happy. Each and every moment he's recalling this again and again, and he's feeling this each and every moment again and again. He's so ecstatic. He's not stopping here. He's just, because he cannot stop his ecstasy, and he's very happy. He's trying to continue this happiness, whatever he feels. He's trying to explain that in the next verse also. So let us just hear the next verse also in tomorrow's shloka, and then like we will also try to feel that. And try to feel that, cherish that, and experience the ecstatic feeling what Sanjaya is having by hearing the conversation. So Bhagavad Gita is very, 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 very sweet, and it is spoken by Krishna himself from his lotus mouth. When Sanjaya heard that, he's thrilled again and again. By hearing to Sanjaya in this verse, we are also thrilled. So let us experience that in the next verse also. Thank you, Matajis and Prabhujis. Hare Krishna, thank you for giving me this great opportunity. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Any doubts and comments, please welcome.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna to everybody in assembly. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.